my bedroom, playing new Doom with Aesop Rock and MF Doom, and a shroom sandwich. Not psychedelic, but delicious. Got no bitches, no women either for that matter. I'm higher on scattered thoughts than most get on battering pipes. I make a living off my list of gripes. I've got no game, no life, and plenty of cash from passion. The type to look at myself and start laughing. Cause I'm holed up in my room, cranking up the sub so the bass go boom. YouTube surfing on the couch with a box of goon, and just too much time, not enough to do. Chutch, cause I'm holed up in my room, cranking up the sub so the bass go boom. YouTube surfing on the couch with a box of goon, and just too much time, not enough to do. Nothing in life will ever live up to Demon Souls. MC ride, endless Jess and Ninouh eat so. I eat so much stress, my beard grows quicker. I'm 10 pounds thicker from my Facebook picture. Had a published auto bio when I printed out my Twitter. I've never read a book that wasn't with me on the shitter. I'm bitter over every bad comment that I've gotten, but unassailably self-confident since writing rotten. And I'm holed up in my room, cranking up the sub so the bass go boom. YouTube surfing on the couch with a box of goon, and just too much time, not enough to do. Chutch, and I'm holed up in my room, cranking up the sub so the bass go boom. YouTube surfing on the couch with a box of goon, and just too much time, not enough to do. Chase, release, 16 bottles deep and some weak shit. My peak shit dried out. Always night out when I look. I'm still too lazy to cook. Nowhere else open at night, so I stay after that light while sub's taking that bite. Cigarettes getting that light. 8 again, driving there twice. I don't like none of they food. What am I supposed to do? No one else awake here, so I stay jacking my dude. Getting in fights online, wasting my fucking time. Try to fuck with this wine, but now my tolerance is too high. Rides are coming off time. Rapid thoughts up in tight little rice balls to eat up and spit out at people who pass by my house on the sidewalk. You balk at my face, motherfucker. I'm carving your eyes out. You don't know who you're dealing with. I'm a man with his mind out of control. Don't know what I'm prone to do with the sour. My skin has gone sour and bruised. I'm rotten through.
Come to on the floor in a pile of trash and piss shit stained drawers. I'm a hot mess hoarder, the lord of disorder, calorie absorber, performer, a camcorder, and I'm bored. Another symptom to record in the pit, the only hole I fit anymore, until I stick more whores with my thick poor sword. I got ticks on my dick, getting sick, getting gorged. I used to dream of how I'd be when I was grown. Picture me with a six-pack, not the kind that foams. Now I live alone, never shower. I live in squalor, blocking out the sun, so I never know the day or hour. And my teeth all yellow, gums receding. Gingivitis cut myself eating. Now I'm bleeding while I'm beating up the mic, and I'll take another bite of the burger that I dropped in the trash last night.
Fast food on my motherfucking breath. Wine spilled on my motherfucking chest. I'm drunker than my rhymes are good. My wordplay's bored. I'm torn between asinine and scorn. I'm 5 from 4 till dawn, but wrong from 6 p.m. to 1. I'm no fun and nobody cares what I've become or how I've run so far from the sun. My body is fucking falling apart. Fat and gross and weird and fucked up. My beard looks like a rapist. My shape is amorphous. I don't know what I enjoy. There must be, please, I hope I point to all this. Somewhere along the line, we're looking at the times not meaning anything. My mental state became in constant flux. I got $6,000 and don't know what I wanna own. I'm grown, I'm grown, I'm grown, I'm grown, I'm grown. DigiBro, MZShaidu, 2016, Bedrock, motherfuckers. The broadcast news is all subjective. The truth ain't there, you can't protect it. I don't believe a thing you said, bitch. I nod my head, ditch, and contemplate shit. All the best shit in life comes from you and I. From mankind when they ain't fucking around or stuck on the ground or straight fucking it up. When they laying great stuff in the cut and getting the bucks. I go to see them sometimes with a fat wallet, I don't need a disguise. Don't mention politics or the bad guys. The high concepts or the truth and realize. Look them in the eyes. I don't hate all of y'all fuckers, but some of y'all mothers gotta need to get smothered. But I can set aside my druthers for a waffle and some chicken and a little honey mustard. Matter of fact, let me live at IHOP and eat gross tenders till my fucking heart stop. Set up a little booth where I can record my hip hop and drop in random patrons for podcast interviews. The broadcast news is all subjective. The truth ain't there, you can't protect it. I don't believe a thing you said, bitch. I nod my head, ditch, and contemplate shit. My plate's legit, completely full, with fat raps to eat and sick shit to pull, and thick chords to play. Well, I don't get no play, cause I ain't got all day to swipe left on bitches. That's inauthentic, but how I roll. I only pay attention when the dinner rolls come out, no doubt. I like people for the art and food, and if I seem rude, that's cause I don't know you, dude. The broadcast news is all subjective. The truth ain't there, you can't protect it. I don't believe a thing you said, bitch. I nod my head, ditch, and contemplate shit. Just as long as you is just like me. Follow the rules, but don't give in to society. We can be friends just as long as you don't disagree with me, because I know what's right objectively. It's fine if you like me, but I don't identify as likable, attractive, or good by my own standard. I don't pander to those who would slander my style or collect from my piles of grandeur. I get all the respect that I need from myself, so feel free to leave my disc on the shelf. I got no desires to stoke your fires. I'm not K-Dot, nor am I designer. I'm right on the fringe of acceptable and cringe. I make money off the fact that I anime binge. I'm unhinged. No one likes to admit when I'm right, cause I don't represent any side in their fight. And I'm white, but I rap like a motherfucker, while still living in the burbs with my parents and my brother, singing covers of songs nobody respects, cause there's not a single person that I need to impress. Money's all that I stress, and I ain't been depressed in a while, but my violence gets hard to suppress. When fuck boys mistake my patience for a test, they get flexed on harder than they ever expect. You see, this attitude is made of influence, and it would take a lot more than a minute to get into it. And I don't mind comparisons, even if they're embarrassing, but I ain't sharing everything, so don't think that you know all about me. See, we as human beings have this thing called empathy that lets us perceive what others see without being where they've been. So when I hear another man singing stories of his sin, it don't mean that I know him, but I get the things he's saying. That's why I grew up on cultural appropriation from every TV network and radio station. And all that culture is mine now. Define me how you like, but don't expect me to kowtow. On a mic say you don't bite flow, what you know ain't packaged with your soul. That baggage come and go, from the pink tube to the black hole. Rap gold in a nigga birthright, it's the Irish flow. What you condone is of no consequence. Your sense of righteousness is essentially irrelevant. I sent the message I intended, defended my mind that you thought you offended. My friend, it's essential to be only me, that's myself, concerned with my wealth and with my mental health. So what did they call me in school? Let me help. It might start with an N, right? Wait, holy hell, I nearly forgot that I'm white, so let me not say nigga when I sing along to a rap song, cause that would be racist. Segregate the language, forget my identity, let's all say faces. Fuck that trend like the bull that it is. Save the white guilt for the kids, and the birds never heard of a word like trap, or been schooled in the back cause they think it's for blacks. We stand on the cultural facts of our parents, a swirling milkshake of our heritage, then I drink down for the powers of those before, imbue with the fire by which future I forge.
It's not a throne, it's a hot seat, and Chucky D was keeping it warm. He got up to dust the shoes. In no time, a bunch of other niggas changed up the form. Sound of the hood in the streets, used to rebel and release. Years of abuse and police, captured on vinyl CDs. Music from a whole generation was penetrating and changing minds of all different races. All these fuckers like to throw back the figures, proud of how they're getting bigger when they never stop to give a thought. Measure every listener with melanin to see the number jettison when compared with the records board. See if you're pissed about some people saying shit that you wrote down while you're looking at them and it's wrong. Don't be a nigga writing niggas, some niggas who ain't niggas ain't the niggas who can sing along. Did you get that? Do you peep this? Do you understand? Did you really need a nobody from London town to spell it out with common sense or you punch in hand? If it was up to black and platinum, there would be no debate. It's either everybody stops or we all live with this fate. There's no underlying message of subliminal hate. Don't respond to segregation when you open the gates. It's 9-0.
Niggas all looking at me like I don't know what I'm doing. When I've been pulling celery for creativity since 2013, and to me when you see me, what do you think? That guy's just crazy, he doesn't count. He's an outlier, anomaly, surely got lucky somehow. That'll be the first to admit. I've had some privileges, but I'm seeing all these kids acting like I ain't done shit. When I built this all in a cave with a box of scraps. I'm a self-taught rap artist, writer, YouTube content generator, and haters can say what they want, but creators, if you ain't taking pages from me, then get out. I'm sick of all these cop-outs talk about when I'm out of school I'll do shit, bullshit, like a heroes ain't drop out. But I wanna have a future, bitch, if you're good you got one. If you're not one of these tall big ain't do shit dweebs and low screens, 13 hours a week, but too meek to put words on the screen. Call me back when you get those 10,000 hours sleeping in a casket, cause you ain't grab shit and your time is passing while these young niggas racing right past you. Chance ID when it ain't 10 day. We get a 3 called that for a reason, but it'll start next season. Bitch, if you don't start now, then you never be beastin'. I'm beastin' on y'all corpses. Y'all flaccid raps all horseshit. No matter how you force it, don't come to me to endorse it. I'm all about sharing that meat with my hungry niggas who need to eat it. But if y'all ain't pulling that weight, then you're greedy. Yeah, some of you so feeding. There's a reason when you see me, I'm surrounded by talent, cause I got a mallet to whack 'em all those who ain't up to the challenge. If you want validation, your creation had better impress, cause I got no patience to test, and I only roll with the best. Not to get action, put your fucking life on the line, cause if you don't, the starving artist gonna eat you alive. You must get action. If you're wasting your fucking time, then you can bet your fucking ass that I ain't giving you mine. You must get action.
What the hell is writer's block? I never had it. Sounds like an excuse for you hacks who can't hack it. I stay creative 365, 24/7, every single second I'm alive. Never once took a break or vacation, so don't you dare look to me for inspiration, fool. You let your battery sit, and I ain't jumping it. Imagination is a muscle, bitch. I've been pumping it.
Most swole brain in the whole game, getting migraine pains from my insane low gains. More machine than man, so diligent, turning every dream into a plan and then fulfilling it. Excuses, you dudes is so useless. Get off your cabooses and do this, or I'll make you rue this day using this Ginsu blade tongue that I move this way quicker than you can say. Gave you a bit, but you didn't do shit. You just let it go when you quit like a bitch. I'm getting rich, you just want someone to circle jerk with, and I ain't got time to blood our dicks and come on the tits to become what those hopes your prime don't exist. Your art is a myth, you pine and you whine, but you don't do shit. I got a bone to pick, I got an axe to grind. Put my mind to the grass, don't put in the time, because talent is a tool. Ambition is fuel for potential. Without it, but stay in school, special ed. Short bus, have it on your head. Confused with the truth that confused you said. Talk, don't cook rice, and I ain't gotta play nice with the rest of men plans, so you'll put in the work and get some dirt on your fucking hands. Bitch! I wrote this ill report with a torch in my mouth in a dark house. Eat your hearts out. All you wannabes with no vision and no ambition, ears burning as you listen to the lessons I'm giving. All you weekend weirdos and fair weather freaks, part-time artists, heartless and weak, and everyone, all of you dumb bums who run back to normalcy when you see how much work goes into fun. I'm an art house maniac. I sit in the dark and write raps when the power's out of whack, and I pack enough bright ideas into my thought balloons. My metaphorical spark lights the room when I express myself. I impress you well, and I don't need help, so why the fuck should you? You must get action. Put your fucking life on the line, cause if you don't, the starving artist's gonna eat you alive. You must get action. If you're wasting your fucking time, you can bet your fucking ass that I ain't giving you mine. You must get action.
would love to save the world, but I know everything dies. We know the cycle never ends, but we continue to try. If I miss the singularity within my life, I'm fucked, getting cucked by the universe. What if I pull a sing about me and get shot by the end of the verse? The real curse is not knowing, yet feeling the need for a goal towards which to continue growing and never slowing, even when it hurts. I'm reimbursed for my effort with a fat coin purse, but the years I've burned past I can't reverse. All the hoops I jumped through to avoid the hearse make the thought that I'm wasting my time so much worse. And what's worse than that? Knowing that I'm dying even as I rap. I get immersed to avoid the facts. Mortality, I just can't admit to that. Cause what's worse than that? Knowing that I'm dying even as I rap. I get immersed to avoid the facts. Mortality, I just can't admit to that. Cause what could be worse than that? The final boss of our lives is death itself. Fighting temporary threats only barely helps. If we can't pull the ghost from the shell, we won't survive, and we've only got so much time. I put my lime in my coconut so I can chill, pretending this ain't real, just so I can deal. If the world ends with me, then at least I made it. I'll watch the sky burn from the backyard faded.
Look at something sad, like a one-legged Charles Dickens orphan with no dad. Well, I might be itty-bitty, but I'm sticking to my guns. I don't need your pity, I'll be hip-hopping on the run. Adversity don't hurt me, it only makes me stranger. I draw my power from the scars of every failure. Swivel chair sailor, outlaw savior, miner for a heart of gold, always hitting pay dirt. El Dorado, two hot desperados. We lie, cheat, and steal like we're Eddie and Chavo. A lovable rascal, another fiasco. Scheming like I'm Keenan, here goes. On nick, nick. You can lick my dick. Underestimated by the born winners, but I'm burning you sinners. A fire-spitting lord of cinder.
Damn, half of all my favorite shit on this track. If I can live up to that, then maybe tackle this fat and stop stressing all the tax on my stacks. I feel great. I can't wait to be full enough to push aside a plate. I may never be cool enough to look you in the face, but I'm just past school enough to put you in your place. No debate, my greatness ain't up for contest. I don't need to flex, bitch. I write my own tests and I pass with no sweat. I suit myself, monkey up, strutting, nothing could pollute my wealth of good vibes and fun times and feeling fresh. Spitting rhymes and changing minds like endless jest. Not impressed, categorically attracted to a fault, to the ideal of a rapper hitting 80 by default. Hold the salt, I don't need it, baby, I'll get out and walk. I'm a giant, get your jackass off my beanstalk.
Come on, everybody!
We about to go harder than ever before. Action on every flow, angles, degrees, flows, and rows. Spitting pros on the pages, the stage is set. So place your bets on whether we can keep this wet. Out of the bedroom, up for the bedrock. Real rock, the stock sounds out of your head. Block to my crib for the assist. If you wanna be a part of something bigger than this, motherfuckers live. What is fit? Pull about as much in a month as what I was worth and rocking. It gotten more responsibilities attached to the fact that I got people relying on that, so never so looking back. I can't act like a goddamn child, feeling loud about my talents, getting wild, not giving up. Gotta flex nuts just to stay in the game. When shit gets complicated, gotta change the strain. Gotta stay in range to spread the flame to every house of every fucking challenger who tries to open their mouth. Light it right into the ass that they've been sitting around. Call them out of they can crap from feet on the ground. If you ain't making a sound, then you ain't really a voice. If you shut loud enough, the listeners will be in a choice. Get them hopping to that shit in ways they never expected. I'll bet they'll say that we is the best. We about to go harder than ever before. Action on every flow, angles, degrees, flows, and pros, spitting pros on the pages. The stage is set, so place your bets on whether we can keep this wet. Out of the bedroom, look for the bedrock. We'll rock the stock sounds out of your head. Block to my crib, fully assist. If you wanna be a part of something bigger than this, motherfuckers lit. I've critically hit my stride. I've been so hard, my opponents just died. Looking for a pulse like where the fuck are you alive? I need some kind of challenger to be my next high that I can surpass. So get off your ass. I've passed so many, I might be the best guy. I can't even see the ground here at this height. It slipped down halfway, still be alright. But I ain't tripping yet, still giving it my best. Got too much of my soul left yet to invest. If nothing else can best me, I'll do it to myself. Promote never-ending growth of my health and wealth, and hope that I never grow curly or fall to hell like a shellfish gonna live forever and keep getting better. I'll spiral out, keep going and flowing like you never even heard or thought of knowing. We got to go harder than ever before. Action on every flow, angles, degrees, flows, and rows, written prose on the pages. The stage is set, so place your bets on whether we can keep this spread. Out of the bedroom, up in the bedrock, we'll rock the stock sounds out of your head, block to my crib for the assist. If you wanna be a part of something bigger than this, motherfucker, it's lit. Motherfucker, it's lit. Motherfucker, it's lit. Motherfucker, it's lit.
Got much to do with it. Happiness bobs and weaves like a buoy at sea. I can see that it helps to be free, but the feelings of entrapment are real. I can only feel what I made it feel. I can only be as much as what I am. Call me what you will, review me as you see fit. I'll admit to any accusation. This vacation took a better turn into better art. The truth in my heart is that I wanna get a better start. I don't have much in the way of confidant, but there's no affront to the way the lyrics flow by thought. 20 beers may not yet be enough. 20 ways might take me too far out. I don't wanna drown, but I wanna float here forever. Don't take me off the tether. Maybe I'm posing or maybe I'm chosen. Maybe this ocean is truly frozen. I don't feel movement, but I've traveled far. I don't feel motivated here at the start. I can't take the steps to advise. I can't take accurate account of life. I'm here deep off the trench of the shore. I barely know where I am anymore. You said swim, don't float along forever. I said please don't take me off the tether. I only truly fear sinking. I can't deal with the thinking. I only truly fear sinking. I can't deal with the thinking. I only truly fear sinking. I can't deal with the thinking.